Good afternoon, baseball fans. A hearty welcome to Capital Credit Union Park here in Green Bay. As we get set for some Northeastern Conference baseball, it is Waupaca and Little Chute, the game 3 of the day. As both teams are getting loose now. First pitch scheduled still for 2 o'clock. You can find that right here on Zaleski Sports. This is just an audio test. Right now, just an audio test as we get set for first pitch at 2 o'clock. Pregame will be just before. Hello once again, baseball fans. Waiting for first pitch pretty soon as Waupaca wrap up their infield. We'll see if Little Chute takes theirs or not. We'll find out shortly. But right now, Waupaca in their white uniforms, the blue gradient going to the bottom of the jerseys, white pants, the blue fronted caps for Waupaca and Rocky Mondello as we get set for this one. So we'll see if Little Chute takes their infield or not, if they just head out. It looks like they might not. Little Chute is the visitor in this game. So let's take a look at our starting lineups. We will start with the visiting Little Chute Mustangs, and they're all whites under head coach Luke Gajewski. And leading off for the Mustangs and pitching, number 19, senior Charlie Vandenbergt. And hitting second at second base, number 4, junior Ethan Melendrez. Batting third and catching is senior number 8, Kyler Marquardt. Batting cleanup and playing third base, number 15, junior Brock Gardner. It looks like they are going to take their infield. Batting fifth and a junior at shortstop, number 7, Rowan Schmidt. Batting eighth in center field, a senior number 1, Grant Van Gompel. Batting seventh, a junior number 11, Isaac Verhagen. Batting eighth, and the designated hitter is number 23, sophomore Noah Faccio. He's hitting for the first baseman, number 22, junior Dawson Roseman. And hitting ninth in right field, number 5, junior Dane Kruckberg. Again, for the Mustangs, Vandenbergt, Melendrez, Marquardt, Gardner, Schmidt, Van Gompel, Verhagen, Faccio, and Kruckberg. And Roseman is the player flex out. He's being DH for over at first base. And for the home team, the Waupaca Comets under head coach Rocky Mondello. And both teams in their first game of the season. They're starting in conference play after the rain and snow had delayed opening day for these teams. Leading off for the Comets and playing the shortstop, the sophomore number 9, Max Dolsky. Batting second, doing the catching, a senior number 2, Jay Nikolai. Batting third and doing the pitching, a senior number 22, Henry Williams. Batting cleanup and playing third base, sophomore number 27, John Zemer. Batting fifth at first base, a senior number 24, Riley Bouchard. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 12, senior Ashton Hernandez. Batting seventh and doing the designated hitting today, number 17, senior Alex Gusmer. He's hitting for the center fielder, number 21, junior Aaron Wolf. Batting eighth at second base, number 23, junior Ethan Harms. And hitting ninth in number 15, senior Gavin Miller. Again, for the Waupaca Comets, it is Dolsky, Nikolai, and Williams. Zemer, Bouchard, and Hernandez, Gusmer, Harms, and Miller, with Wolf being hit for in center field. Pitching matchup, it'll be right-hander Charlie Vandenbergt warming up down the right field line. He will be facing the big left-hander Henry Williams for Waupaca. Both teams throwing their ace here to start conference play in what could be a wide-open Northeast Conference. Here in 2024, for the last few years, it had been a foregone conclusion that it was going to be the Denmark Vikings, the multi-time state champs. But with a lot of seniors gone from last year, and some coaching changes, of course, Coach Miller stepping down. A lot of his assistants, though, took over for him. We'll see how the Vikings look, but this could be a wide-open conference race between teams like Denmark, Waupaca, FEL, Little Chute. Any one of the 10 teams could make a run. We'll see what happens over the next couple of months' time. But it all starts today here at Capital Credit Union Park here in Green Bay. High fences around that cutout in center, pushing around 400 feet, 338 down the left field line. On a pretty warm day, in the 50s. With that being said, as Little Chute takes their warm-ups, we're going to mute our microphones and get you guys ready for the first pitch coming up shortly on Zaleski Sports. A quick equipment change as I go to a new headset. It sounded like I was kind of breaking up earlier. But let's do a quick change of my headset here as we get set again. Little Chute taking their infield. First pitch is shortly here on Zaleski Sports. And as warm-ups wind down, Little Chute taking their final throws here on this turf field here again at Capital Credit Union Park here in Green Bay. And glad to be with you guys. Mike Wentland here for Zaleski Sports Northeastern Conference play starting now as we'll get set and we'll turn things over to our public address announcer for this afternoon's. Looks like we may not have it. Looks like coaches are out with our umpires. Rocky Mondello heading out there. Luke Gajewski will be shortly to follow as we inch our way closer to first pitch here on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon. Let's get a little playback there for you guys, and both teams getting loose. Little Chute is the visitor. They will hit first again, and they are in their white jerseys, the light blue shoulders, navy numbers. Looks like Mustangs scripted across the front. Waupaca again in their whites as well, but the gradient down to the blue. Head to the bottom of the jerseys, white pants, the blue fronted caps, white backs. Little Chute the opposite. The light blue fronted caps, the navy backs. It's game 3 of 5 that are going to be playing at this park. All the Northeastern Conference is here. All 10 are playing it today in 5 games. We've already had 2. I got here As it was wrapping up, Freedom picked up a 3-0 win over Marinette. As I was setting up for this one, and then both teams here, Waupaca and Little Chute, took the field to get ready for this one. As you see, all turf field, all grass infield, except for the, well, quote-unquote grass of the turf. Only cutouts in brown are for the bases. Home of the Green Bay Rockers, the Northwoods League. Brand new stadium a couple of years ago. It's a beautiful place, beautiful press box, beautiful stands. It's a fun day for baseball. Coaches will break down one final time. We're ready to turn things over and get set for the first pitch between the Comets and the Mustangs. And we'll see if they do go out or not. There's speculation about what our anthem was going to be today. Was it going to be just for the first game or for every game? So as we wait on that, reminder as well that we're fully now underway in the spring season. Plenty of games today. We had quite a few yesterday. As the Comets take the field to start this one off. It looks like we're just going to go right into it and start playing. It'll be the left-hander Henry Williams starting on the mound. The ace for multiple seasons of this Comet staff. He will throw to teammate Jane Nikolai behind the plate. Your outfield from left field to right will be Gavin Miller in left, Aaron Wolf in center, Ashton Hernandez is over in right. Your infield from third base across to first, John Ziemers over at third. Up the middle is going to be Max Dolsky and Ethan Harms. Riley Bouchard will pick it over at first for the Waupaca Comets. Miller getting his 8 warm-up tosses in. He'll set up on the third base side of the pitching rubber. As we get closer and closer to the opening delivery of the 2024 Northeastern Conference season for both the Waupaca Comets and the Little Chute Mustangs. And stepping in to lead things off will be the senior Charlie Vandenbergt. Be followed by Ethan Melendrez and Kyler Marquardt here in the first against Williams. In dimensions 386 to right center. Goes to a big cutout deep on a big warning track out there. You hit one out to center, you have got some serious pop. 338 down the left field line, dimensions here. High fence all the way around. So we get one more toss from Williams to get things underway. A reminder as well as we get set for this first inning. The first half inning brought to you by L&L Propane. For all your propane needs in Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and the surrounding areas, turn to L&L Propane, specializing in propane, tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's L&L Propane in Waupaca. Charlie Vandenberg stepping in. Open stance in the right-handed batter's box. As Williams sets up on the third base side of the rubber, he'll wind and deliver. The season is underway with a strike on the outside corner. First pitch strike thrown by Williams. That one will miss high and away with a heater. 1-1 the count. Playing straight up, Ziemer playing even with the bag over at third. He'll pop that one back and out of play. He was late on. Is off the top of the netting and bounces back in. 1-2 the count on the Little Chute pitcher, facing his counterpart to start the season. Both these pitchers are very good. I watched them both last year. There's that breaking ball. Tried to backdoor and misses outside. 2-2. Williams with long hair flowing out the back of the cap. Gets a swing and a miss on a foul tip on a fastball. And the first out of the season for the Comets is a strikeout. To bring up the second baseman, junior Ethan Melendrez. Right-handed hitter. Hitting in the 2 spot. And that one hit him right in the thigh. You could hear it. And so after a strikeout, get a hit batter. To bring up catcher Kyler Marquardt, this is a senior. Getting in the 3 spot. And there's a swing and a miss. 0-1. Williams out of the stretch. Misses at the letters with a fastball, 1-1. Again, glad to be with you guys for another season of great baseball and softball. We'll be all over the diamonds the next couple of months, as it's 2-1 now, as that one misses high. Includes we'll have Waupaca softball next week. I think we'll have Waupaca baseball as well. Of course, as long as the Commons are playing, we'll do as much as we can, along with the girls' soccer team as well. There's a big breaking ball missing outside. And he falls behind 3-1 on Marquardt. Marquardt a few inches off the front line of the box. And he misses low. So after the strikeout, he gets a hit batter and then a walk. And 2 on, 1 out for the cleanup man, third baseman Brock Gardner. Another right-handed hitter. And we're going to have a meeting on the mound with Nikolai and Williams, probably going to change their signs of Vandenberg. Talking with him during football season, talking with the coach, and talking about Vandenberg, one of the smartest players he ever coached. I'm actually expecting to maybe pick up something, so they're going to change their signs up. Straight up stance in the right-hand box. He's going to swing away and pop it foul and out of play, first base side. And Waupaca, the home team. This counts as a Comets home game here this season for this one. So Williams out of the stretch, runners on first and second. That little crossfire delivery, almost low 3/4, and it's a fastball on the outside corner, strike 2. 0-2 now. The count on Gardner. Zemer hugging the line, but in left field, Miller giving a lot of room down that left field line if you were to turn on one as he misses high and away with a fastball. Tried to get him to chase, and it's 1-2. The inning started with a strikeout of Vandenberg, then Melendrez got hit by the pitch. Marquardt drew a walk. Those are the 2 runners here in the top of the first. Breaking ball just missed outside, 2-2. Again, tried to backdoor it and just miss out. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the cleanup man, Brock Gardner. And that would hit him. He stood there and wore it. Fastball right on that front hip, and the bases are loaded. So 2 hit batters and a walk will bring up Rowan Schmidt. And that'll draw a visit from Rocky Mondello. Try and calm down his big left-hander. There's not been a ball put in play yet. It's been a strikeout, hit batter, walk hit batter on a 2-2 pitch. As that's a big misfire from Williams to hit the cleanup man with a 2-2 count. Tried to hit that inside corner with a fastball and got him right in that left hip. And props to Gardner. He didn't try and move. He didn't really try and move. He knew he wasn't going to dodge it, so he wore it. And he's going to be feeling a little sore in that left leg on the bus ride home later on. Bases loaded, 1 out for the shortstop, Rowan Schmidt. Williams this time work out of the windup and gets a swing and a miss. 0-1. That one outside with that fastball. 1-1 the count now on Schmidt. 18 pitches here in the first already for Williams. Not a ball put in play. That one bouncing it down and in. Nikolai with the block. 2-1. Huge pitch here in the early portions of the season. You don't want to go 3-1 with the bases loaded in the first inning. And he's going to get that one fouled straight back off the screen and roll down toward the on-deck circle. Nikolai will go and chase it down. 2-2. The count on Schmidt. Interesting to see who the Comets will use in their rotation this year. Obviously, Williams headlines the staff as the ace. We got guys like Brady Johnson. Dolsky can pitch a little bit. Get Ashton Hernandez, another left-hander. There's one, a fly ball into foul territory, and it'll get out of play. It'll remain at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases full of Mustangs. Two and 2 the count. And a swing and a miss. Got a high fastball by him. That's a big out, number 2. Second strikeout for Williams, and the bases remain loaded for the center fielder, Grant Van Gompel. Big spot for the senior here in the early going. 2 strikeouts, 2 hit batters, and a walk for Williams. He's thrown 22 pitches. What has been a interesting first inning, to say the least. There's one fouled off. It's 0-1. So far, every swing has been late. The closest one was the first foul off on the 2-2 by Schmidt. He fouled it straight back, but there has not been anything pulled yet. And the outfield is playing him opposite way. Played almost every hit opposite the way as that one misses high. Miller in left is playing big time opposite field. He is leaving a ton of room down the left field line. As that one misses high, it's 2-1. Williams looking to escape some trouble here in the first. Bases loaded, 2 outs. There's a line drive or fly ball down the right field line, foul and out of play again. 2-2 the count. Williams looking to strike out all 3 after loading the bases with 2 hit batters and a walk. The 2-2 is high, and the count will be full, so runners will get a head start. Especially would mean a gapper would almost certainly clear the bases with the dimensions here as well. Full count delivery. Fly ball, right field. Hernandez gives a look, it'll get out of play. And we'll try it again. That was number 28 for Williams. Again, you get, especially in this season, there's going to be definitely a pitch count other than the WIAA regulations. In the 50s, essentially 47 was the official temperature first pitch. It felt like 57 down on the field. Try it again. That one fouled off again, right field side. And we'll have another attempt with the 3-2 as we're out of baseballs already. Little Chute doing a great job against Williams with some tough at-bats, just fighting things off. Everything going the opposite way. Hernandez has got plenty of exercise jogging toward the foul line. 3-2 once again for Williams. Deep breath, runners go. Popped up, foul and out of play again, first base side. Great at-bat from Grant Van Gompel. That was number 30 for Williams. Let's get a couple more in. And talking with both coaches earlier, Waupaca brought the baseballs. I think he had 2 dozen. We've already gone through like 7 or 8 already. We've had so many foul balls go out of play. 3-2 once again for the center fielder, Grant Van Gompel. And he'll call time and step off. Top half inning, number 1. Bases loaded, full counts. Line drive into right. Hernandez is right there, diving, and that is a fair ball. Into the corner it goes. That's going to bring in all 3 runners. It's going to be a bases clearing triple. For Van Gompel, it's 3-0. Hernandez gave everything he had to try and get it. Just missed on the dive down the line. And it just stayed fair, as there's a ball in the dirt. And Isaac Verhagen. So the bases clearing triple for Van Gompel gets things going for Little Chute. Outside 2-0. There's a line drive into right field, a base hit, and it's 4-0. And it gets by Hernandez. It's going to be a single and an E9. As it is 4-0 on the single from Verhagen. Just flared one over Harms at second base. And that'll bring up the DH, Noah Faccio. And there's a strike from Williams. Williams, 35 pitches first inning, 4 runs, all of them earned. And there's a low strike, and it's 0-2. Williams works out of the stretch, runner on second. Fouled off, third base side, now to play. And there's been some great at-bats just fighting stuff. That at-bat from Van Gompel especially was huge. He fouled off, I think, 4 in a row before he sliced one down the line, and for that bases clearing triple. Just really good work. As that misses outside, it's going to be 1-2. Here's the chatter from the first base dugout. Big breaking ball, misses high and tight. 2-2. Feeling it's going to be barring a quick inning here in the second, a short start for Williams. There's a swing and a miss, and the inning comes to an end. A trio of strikeouts for Williams, but he gives up 4 runs on 2 hits. There was an error and a runner left. And after 1/2 inning of baseball here from Capital Credit Union Park in Green Bay, it is Little Chute 4, Waupaca coming to the plate when we return after this on Zaleski Sports.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Broadcasting live here in the bottom half of inning number 1. Mike Wendland here with Zaleski Sports. 4-0 Little Chute. Waupaca getting their first cracks of the season against the right-hander Charlie Vandenberg. The defense behind him going to look as follows. Your outfield, or doing the catching, is going to be Kyler Marquardt for the senior right-hander. Your outfield from left field right will be Verhagen in left, Van Gompel in center, and Krukberg over in right. Your infield from third base across, Gardner plays the hot corner. Over at third up the middle will be Schmidt and Melendrez turn the double plays. Over at first will be Dawson Roseman. As Max Dolsky leads things off for Waupaca, they're going to have to maybe get an equipment change for Marquardt behind the plate. Gets an extra wrist guard in there to protect himself. So Max Dolsky will lead things off for Waupaca. Here in the bottom half of the first, some work to do for the Comets after those 4 runs went through and scored. So here comes Dolsky. Right-handed hitter. First pitch to him is in there for a strike.
Yeah,
Vandenberg, multi-year starter as well. There's one popped fouling out of play. It's quickly 0-2. And 4 runs on 2 hits in the inning for Little Chute in the top of the first again. And there's strike 3 called. The drop third strike. Tag applied. 1 down. First strikeout for Vandenberg. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. As Jay Nikolai will step in. The catcher. Breaking ball doesn't break much, and it stays at the brim of the cap. And it's 1-0. There's one fouled straight back off the screen. So the third toward the first base dugout. It's 1-1. On Nikolai. And that's down and away, 2-1. This breaking ball swung on and missed, down and away, 2-2. Nice curveball there from Vandenberg. The 2-2. Ground ball to short. A little bit of a bobble, still got time. The throw is going to be not picked. It'll be an E6 on Schmidt, and there's a runner aboard now for Waupaca for Henry Williams. Big, strong left-handed hitter. He's got plenty of power. He's hit some tape measure home runs in Waupaca. So we're going to get a courtesy runner for Nikolai. Try to see the jersey number. Quite tell if that might have been, it's like Sully Leto, number 1, running for Nikolai. So Williams steps in. Ground ball could be 2. 1, 6, and the bobble throw to first is not in time. The fielder's choice. Great stretch by Roseman to do everything it could. But they do get the lead runner. Good snag there by Vandenberg as well on the high chopper. We'll get a courtesy runner for Williams as Zemer will check in to hit. Get a courtesy runner. Corey Elnich will run. That one down and away on Zemer. 1-0. So Elnich running at first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Ground ball to short. Nice big hop. Schmidt takes the throw in plenty of time, and the inning is over. 6-3 on the put out for those you keeping track at home. No runs, no hits in air, and a runner left. After 1 complete inning, your score Little Chute 4. Waupaca 0 as you're watching Northeastern Conference Waupaca Comet Baseball. Brought to you by Nicole Filiatrout here on Zaleski Sports.
Waupaca is our hometown, and every hometown needs a pharmacy they can depend on. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy goes far beyond filling prescriptions, offering health supplements, and providing immunizations. They provide proactive health tests, wellness programs, a full front-end gift and boutique area, and even long-term care solutions. No matter your needs, Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy has you covered. Learn more at hometownpharmacyrx.com. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy, our family, caring for your family.
Second inning is on again. You're watching Waupaca Comet Baseball, brought to you by United Country Nicole Filiatrout here on Zaleski Sports. This second inning brought to you by our friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Williams with another inning. He will face 9, 1, and 2 for Little Chute. Dane Krukberg to lead things off, the number 9 hitter. Playing over in right field this Saturday, this 2 o'clock hour, 2:34, especially time of the second inning. 4 runs, 2 hits, 1 error for Little Chute. No runs, no hits, and error for Waupaca through 1. As there's a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And Williams struck out 3, walked 1, hit 2. Gave up a couple of hits, including that big basic clearing triple from Van Gompel. And it's a strikeout number 4 for Williams as he gets Krukberg swinging. So they'll bring the top of the order up. Here comes Vandenberg. He struck out, swinging back in the first to start the game off. As here comes Charlie Vandenberg.
I know, I don't get it.
The first pitch from Williams is a breaking ball as Vandenberg showed bunt and takes it high and away, and it's a 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. That low zone is there for this one. Both guys have gotten it in that first inning. Hollow of the knees. 1-1 the counts on Vandenberg. Williams wheels and delivers. Swing and a miss. Fastball in the outer half. It's 1-2. Spoiled foul. Right field side into the crowd. It's going to be still 1-2. First pitch was at about 2:10. About 25 minutes into the game. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Nikolai's got to throw to first. Clears the runner. Throws in time. 2 outs. 5th strikeout for Williams. 2nd time he's gotten Vandenberg. Here comes Melendrez, who got everything going. On the first pitch he saw, he got hit. He came around to score on the Van Gompel triple. So Williams looking for a 1-2-3 inning here to try and settle things down. Misses outside. 1-0. And you could definitely tell with Melendrez as well as Gardner, who both got hit by pitch, that they are fearless in there. They didn't. Not crowding the plate, but they are definitely not afraid of getting hit, as there's a backdoor breaking ball in for a strike. 1-1. Both guys just stood in there on fastballs. So the 1-1 is up at the eyes, and it's 2-1. The 11th hitter, the 8th of them have seen first pitch strikes. As time is called, Williams will step off, and Melendrez will step out of the box. Get himself reset. Top half of the second. 4-0 Little Chute. That one fouled straight back. Big bounce to Marquardt. And it's 2-2. The 2-2 delivery. Breaking ball is up at the letters, and it's full, 3-2. Williams over 50 pitches through an inning and 2/3. Get up 2 hits, struck out 5. Now fouled straight back again. Little Chute will really make him work, fouling off a lot of pretty good pitches. And so far, nothing has been pulled. Everything's gone either straight back on the fouls or to right field. The 2 hits were to right. The 2-2, fouled straight back again. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in inning number 2. The pitcher wears number 22. Double that. The hitter wears number 4. Williams gets one fouled off again by Melendrez. First base side now to play. Full count. Should say, so correct myself earlier. The 3-2. Strike 3 called down and in, inside corner. And Williams strikes out the side. He's got 6 strikeouts through 2. And we played an inning and a half. Your score, Little Chute 4, Waupaca 0. Again, as you are watching Northeastern Conference Baseball, brought to you by United Country, Nicole Filiatrow on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Broadcasting live here from Capital Credit Union Park here in Green Bay. Bottom half of inning number 2 between Waupaca and Little Chute. Bottom half of the second inning brought to you by our friends over at Hanson Furniture. For furniture, appliances, and mattresses, Waupaca knows the only place to turn is Hanson Furniture. Shop all the top brands with service you can trust. It'll make your home as stylish and comfortable as you expect. That's Hanson Furniture in Waupaca. Again, Mike Whalen here broadcasting live here on Zaleski Sports. Charlie Vandenbert back out there for another inning. He had an error behind him, but he got a strikeout and got through a scoreless first as Riley Bouchard will step in to lead things off. The big first baseman hitting in the 5 spot today. A couple of ground outs sandwiched among that following that strikeout earlier. There's a big breaking ball and a beauty. It's 0-1 on Bouchard. There's a swing and a miss. Got one by him. 0-2 quickly on the senior first baseman. And he chased the high fastball at the shoulders. It's a 3-pitch strikeout here in inning number 2. So Bouchard out on strikes. That'll bring up the right fielder, Ashton Hernandez, left-handed hitter. Hitting in the 6th spot, wearing number 12. Probably likely their number 2 pitcher this year as well. Had some stellar game. That one fouled off the front foot. It'll be 0-1. A couple games last year, Hernandez, I think it was over in Marinette, through a 1-hitter, 1 or 2-hitter. Had another one at home earlier in the season last year. That one fouled back, and it's 0-2. I want to say that was against Lux Casco. Either way, 0-2 here in 2024. First game for both these teams. Again, tough road for everyone here starting their season in conference play. There's a foul tip hung on to by Marquardt. Back-to-back strikeouts for Vandenberg. And there's 2 outs here in the second for Alex Gusmer, the DH. He's hitting for Wolf. The right-handed hitter wearing number 17. Out of the windup, and there's a fly ball hooking down the left field line, and a leaping catch made out there in left field by Verhagen. On 1 pitch, it's a 1-2-3 inning with a couple of strikeouts for Vandenberg. So we've played 2 complete. We head to the 3rd. Your score after 2, it is Little Chute 4, Waupaca 0. As you are watching Northeastern Conference Baseball on Zaleski Sports, again brought to you by our friends at United Country and Nicole Filiatrow on Zaleski Sports.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Third inning is up here on Zaleski Sports. We'll get one final throwdown from Jay Nikolai. And you guys set for inning number 3. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for Little Chute against Williams. Williams got 6 strikeouts through 2. He also given up the 4 runs on 2 hits. Walked a couple, walked 1, hit 2. As here is Marquardt. He drew a walk. Back in the first, he takes one down for ball 1. This half inning brought to you by our friends at Waupaca Foundry. So cash your own future at Waupaca Foundry. That went down 2-0. So they're now hiring for a number of job positions with a great environment and the chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. So cash your own future, jobs.waupacafoundry.com. You can go to jobs.waupacafoundry.com. There's one fouled straight back. 2 balls and a strike on the Mustang catcher. That one high with a fastball. 3-1. And Marquardt drew a walk, came around to score back in that 4-run first. There's strike 2 on the outside corner. Counter run full. Full count delivery, swung on and missed. There's strikeout number 7 for Williams. It's really outside of that little blip in the first that cost him 4 runs. He has been lights out. Again, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, but the 2 hits and the 2 hit batters really have been a problem. That one misses high, ball 1 on Brock Gardner. He was hit on a 2-2 pitch back in the first, took a fastball off the front hip. There's a strike, 1-1. Right at the knees. And Williams sets up extreme third base side of the pitcher, where the big left-hander, big breaking ball is outside, 2-1. He's been trying to backdoor that breaking ball all afternoon. He's at times kind of struggled with it. He's been good with his fastball and his changeup so far. There's a fastball right down Main Street, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. And that one hit him. So on exact same scenario as back in the first, a 2-2 pitch. And Gardner stands in there and gets hit. That one got the front foot or shin. Tried a back foot curveball. And Gardner just letting it hit him. So he's on again. And there's one fouled straight back by Rowan Schmidt. He struck out back in the first. Standing on deck so far, the hero of the day, and Grant Van Gompel. There's one off speed at the outside corner. 0-2 on Schmidt. Swung on and missed. And there's the second out, and there's the 8th strikeout for Williams. Here comes Grant Van Gompel. The center fielder has the big blow of the day. He sliced a bases-clearing triple down the right field line. Hernandez didn't miss it by much on a dive, and it got to the corner. Cleared the bases. So 2 outs for Van Gompel. He had a long at bat as well, as that one misses high, ball 1. Fouled off multiple 2-strike pitches toward the right field side and then just sliced one fair down the line. It provided 3 of the 4 runs, and then he scored the 4th. He's now up in the count, 2-0. That one missing inside. Verhagen on deck. Runner aboard. Line drive into center. Wolf ranging in. He's got it. And the inning is over. The first out that was put in play in this game for Little Chute is a line drive missile to center that Wolf is there to make the play. So we have played 2.5. No runs, no hits, and a runner left after the 3rd hit batter of the game by Williams. So we head to the bottom of 3. 4-0 Little Chute. And you're watching Northeastern Conference Baseball, brought to you by United Country and Nicole Filiatra on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Bottom half inning number 3. The throw is down towards second. This half inning brought to you by our friends over at SC Swiderski. They're an SCS apartment or homes where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. So no matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com to learn more. Leading things off will be the 8-hitter Ethan Harms. It'll be Harms, Miller, then back to the top of the order, and Dolsky. As Vandenberg fires in a strike to Ethan Harms. 3 strikeouts so far for Vandenberg. In 2+ innings now, he's got Harms 0-2. There's one foul straight back toward me and off the netting. Still 0-2 on the Comet second baseman, junior Ethan Harms. He went around, half swing, and there's strikeout number 4 for Vandenberg. 3 of them of the last 4 hitters, and those 3 swinging. So here's Gavin Miller, the left fielder, hitting in the 9 spot this afternoon. He'll hit a fly ball into right, ranging backs with the play and making the lunging catch is Dane Kruckberg over in right field for out number 2. Ball was kind of playing tricks on him. It was hit well. The left-hander is able to reach back and make the catch. So 2 down now for Dolsky. He struck out looking back in the first. Breaking ball in for a strike. Vandenberg only 24 pitches through 2 2/3. There's another breaking ball down and away, 1-1. So Vandenberg getting early swings when he's not getting strikeouts. So it's 2-1 now. Williams swung at the first pitch. Zemer swung at the second. Gusmer and Miller both swung at the first pitch. There's a strike on the inside corner with a fastball. 2-2 on Dolsky. Breaking ball down and away. So it'll go full now, 3-2. And he misses up and away. Ball 4. And now a runner aboard with 2 down for Nikolai. He reached on an error back in the first inning. Hit a hopper to second. A little bit of an in-between hop was bobbled out there by Schmidt, and he was able to reach. So Dolsky with good speed over at first. Brock Mandela giving the sign to the third base coaching box. We'll see if he maybe he puts Dolsky in motion, but down 4, you probably don't want to take any chance of it on the base paths. Marquardt, a very good throwing catcher. Slide step in the stretch and a fastball right on the outside corner, strike 1. Vandenberg steps off, throws back, and just in there with a dive is Dolsky. Good move. Whereas Williams sets up his left-hander on the third base side, Vandenberg right now setting up on the first base side of the rubber. Pretty extreme. Slide step, cue shot foul. It's 0-2. Dolsky was going on the pitch. The hit and run was on. So runner at first, 2 down, 0-2 the count on Nikolai. Runner going. It's outside, throw down to second, going to be in plenty of time, waiting for the tag. But he dropped the ball. The throw beat him by plenty. But it hopped in there, and Schmidt couldn't hang on. So a stolen base for Dolsky, and now a runner in scoring position here with 2 down. 1-2 count on Nikolai. Base hit. Should score him. And he gets a swing and a miss. Nikolai chased the high fastball at the chin, and the inning is over. A couple more strikeouts for Vandenberg. He now stands with 5 in the game. No runs, no hits, runner left. We have played 3 complete. And your scores, we head to the 4th. It is Little Chute 4 and Waupaca 0. Again, you're watching Northeastern Conference Baseball, brought to you by our friends United Country and Nicole Filiatrow on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Top half of inning number 4. 4-0 Little Chute leads Waupaca. Henry Williams back out there for another inning of work. As he gets set, this inning brought to you by our friends over at Stop Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction, spelled S-T-A-A-B, a 100% employee-owned company. Be the bottom of the order for Little Chute, 7, 8, and 9. For Hagen, Fascio, and Kruckberg will face Williams in the 4th inning. Williams threw 3. He's given up 4 runs on 2 hits. He's hit 3 batters, walked 1, and struck out 8. As he will face Isaac Verhagen. Left fielder had an RBI single back in the first. Just dumped one over the second baseman's head into right. Ended up being stranded at second. First pitch of inning number 4 is popped straight back and out of play. It'll be 0-1. Right now, Waupaca's bullpen quiet. Got to expect probably their next arm is probably on the field right now. Maybe Hernandez. Maybe Dolsky as their strike 2 on the outside corner. Richard threw a little bit last year. A couple other guys threw in, like Wolf threw in JV games. That one sails over everything. It's 1-2. A Rick Vaughn-esque fastball there from Henry Williams. Ball and 2 strikes on Verhagen. Ground ball right back to Williams. He will step, lob it over to his big first baseman, Bouchard, and there's out number 1. First ground out of the season. And so the one down, here comes Noah Fascio. He's 0 for 1. He's struck out back in the first. So he will step in against Williams. And first game for me of many this spring. Glad to be with you guys for the greatest sport on earth, as that one's down and away. And it's 1-0. Nothing like baseball season or softball season. Being out by the field, talking to players, talking to coaches. There's a strike. Be back with you plenty of times for the next few months. Covering teams all over mid-Wisconsin. It's 1-2 on Fazio, including lots of Waupaca Comet baseball and softball and soccer. There's a ground ball toward first. Big hop. Bouchard takes it himself. 3 unassisted, 2 outs. Of course, for the full Zaleski Sports schedule every week, you can go to our website, ZaleskiSports.com. Right on the home page, you can see, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see the next 7 days from today. So we'll have a schedule through next week. You can find that on our home page. We'll go to the individual team pages, go to see most recent standings, schedules. That one's high and away, ball 1 on Dane Kruckber. He struck out back in the second. He's 0 for 1. Find everything you need about our broadcast over at ZaleskiSports.com. Also, you can go to Zaleski Sports on Facebook. That one fouled straight back, and it's 1-1. Could be Williams' last inning. He's at 84 pitches through 3 2/3. That one fouled straight back again. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Ground ball into the hole at short. Dolsky. Long throw. Late. Infield single for Kruckberg. Dolsky, a nice play by Dolsky to get there and set himself and make a good throw. I wasn't able to get everything he probably wanted on that throw. And Kruckberg will reach on the infield hit, and that'll bring the top of the order up. Vandenberg, who was 0 for 2 with a couple of punch-outs. Struck out twice swinging. And he takes a strike. It's 0-1. Waupaca bullpen now is starting to get loose. Looks like a right-hander. Starting to throw. That one misses high, 1-1. Trying to see who is throwing out there. That's popped up, foul out of play, first base side, 1-2 on Vandenberg. It might be Brady Johnson out there. Runner on first, 2 down. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Vandenberg had backed off, thinking it was going to cut in on him. And strikeout number 9 for Williams ends the top half of the third. We're halfway through. After 3.5, your score, Little Chute 4, Waupaca 0. Way back for the bottom half of the fourth after these messages from Grassland on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wietrich family has grown Grassland dairy products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Bottom half of inning number 4, Charlie Vandenberg back out there for another inning. He is Gone through 3. He struck out 5. Walked 1. Has not given up a hit yet. He will face 3, 4, and 5. Williams, Zemer, and Bouchard here in the 4th for Waupaca. And really outside of a couple spots, Williams was very good as well. His day likely done as far as pitching-wise. He'll probably go into the outfield and play. They keep his bat in the lineup as he will lead things off. But he struck out 9, gave up just 3 hits. But he did hit 3 batters and walked 1. And he'll take one up and out of the zone for ball 1 to start the bottom half of inning number 4. He hit into a fielder's choice, comebacker. Right back to Vandenberg, back in the 1st inning. There's a strike. That low zone is definitely been there for both guys today, and both guys would have enjoyed living right at the knees. As Williams way late on that one. 1-2 now. Vandenberg only 36 pitches through 3+ innings. He's been efficient. There's a ground ball toward short, slow roller. Williams hustling down the line. Schmidt, long throw, in time. Got him by a step, and there's the first out here in the 4th, 6-3 on the putout. 1 down now for John Zemer. He grounded out to short his first time up. He's 0 for 1.
Number 27, John Zemer.
Zemer getting the cleanup spot today. He swings and misses that one. It's 0-1 on the breaking ball. Sophomore playing 3rd base today. Another breaking ball, that time more of a slider look, and it's 1-1 on Zemer. There's strike of the fastball on the outside corner, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Curveball got him. Strikeout number 6 for Charlie Vandenberg. He's got at least 1 strikeout in every inning. Here comes Riley Bouchard. He chased high fastball back in the 2nd inning. 0 for 1. And in the 5 spot today, playing over at first base. He takes a strike. And Vandenberg efficient and working quick. His 50-degree day. Swung on and missed. Down and away, and it's 0-2. Vandenberg looking to get through 4. And he will. Down and away. They got to secure it. They do. Throw was wide, but a great play by Roseman to keep the bag, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 with a couple of strikeouts for Vandenberg. He is through 4. He's given up just a couple of base runners. So we head to the 5th. Your score is Little Chute 4, Waupaca 0. Again, you're watching Northeastern Conference and Waupaca County Baseball, brought to you by United Country and Nicole Filiatrow on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Top half of the 5th, and we got a pitching change for Waupaca. It looks like Brady Johnson out there to throw. Williams will go to left. I think Miller is moving towards center. And Wolf might be out of the game. So I go over the changes. And it is Brady Johnson who is on the mound. He'll take over for Williams. He went 4 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs, all earned. Walked 1, struck out 9. And he hit 3. So Johnson will pitch. Williams will go back to left field. And Miller will go into center field. So Johnson will go to Wolf's spot in the order. He's being and that's where Gusmer is DHing. So Johnson will not hit. Miller will go into center. Williams to left. It'll be 2, 3, and 4. As the first one misses on Melendrez. He is 0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch and he is struck out. That one skips down and away. 2-0 now. And Johnson, one of the top 3 arms likely in this staff. We'll see how much he starts, or if he's going to be a primary their fireman, their key bullpen guy. Hernandez likely the number 2 starter. Then you get guys like Dolsky. And it's 3-0 quickly on Melendrez. Johnson, right-hander, fires in a strike. It'll be 3-1. Popped him up sky high into left. Williams, a couple of steps in. Still going in, still moving in. He's going to make the catch. For out number 1 here in the 5th. So here comes Marquardt. He walked in the first and scored. He struck out back in the 3rd. Again, this inning. Brought to you by our friends over at Fleet Farm. Pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof from all the brands you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. So shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. First pitch swung on and missed. 4-0 Little Chute. That big swing from Grant Van Gompel. That 3-run triple back in the 1st. That one high, 1-1. Gardner stands on deck for the Mustangs. That one down and away, 2-1. Johnson likely to be expected to go the final 3 here. That one, slow breaking ball, misses down and away and skips away. 3-1 the count. Of course, Little Chute back in action next on Tuesday night, or Tuesday afternoon. They will go to Denmark, then host Denmark on Thursday in a back-to-back. We'll look at Waupaca in just a second here, what they got coming up next week. And there's ball 4. A 1-out walk to Marquardt. So he's aboard now for Gardner, Brock Gardner. Probably glad to see a new pitcher in there. He's been hit by a pitch twice, as we'll get a courtesy runner in. For a Little Chute, runner for the catcher. A quick look at who is in there. It's number 10. Reese Joten will run. As Gardner twice on a 2-2 pitch. There's one thrown away. He's going to bounce all the way into the right field play in the E1. Will advance the runner to second. He airmailed Bouchard by a couple of feet. And Joten will get over to second base. Again, for Waupaca, they will start on Tuesday, their next home slate. They will host O'Connell Falls on Tuesday. They will travel to O'Connell Falls on Thursday. For their conference slate next week. Runner in scoring position with 1 out here in inning number 5. Good speed and a big lead. Johnson slides step and gets a foul straight back. by Gardner. The 0-1. That one skips. What a play by Nikolai. And a great jump. And a really nice read by Jotun. He'll take third on what'll be a wild pitch. And a big insurance run over at third base now with just one out for your cleanup hitter. Infield will come in. Here, Coach Mondella saying, make sure you keep that one on, keep it on the infield, everyone. High, ball 2. Two balls and a strike. 3-1. That one missing high. And you got the pop-up from Melendrez to start the inning. Then he walked Marquardt in 5 pitches. Now he's got a 3-1 count on Gardner. And he got hit again. That's the 3rd time he has been hit. This one at least wasn't on a 2-2 count. It was 3-1. Takes that one in the shoulder. But he has been peppered. He's been hitting the hip, the foot, and the shoulder in this game. So here is Schmidt. He struck out twice against Williams. And Williams went 4 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs, all earned. Walked 1, hit 3, struck out 9. Runner going. Inside, throw down to second is going to be late, and they're going to steal a run. First and third play works. It's 5-0. Jotun steals home. Good bit of base running there from Jotun. He's had himself quite the inning. As that courtesy runner for Marquardt. 5-0 now, Little Chute. Runner on second after Gardner stole second. And it's going to be 2-0. The count on Schmidt. Coach Gayaski giving some signs of third. We'll see if he maybe thinks about dropping a bunt down. Just get that runner over or just go toward the right field side. He'll swing it away, fouls it back. 2-1. So a walk, a pickoff error, a wild pitch, and then a double steal. Have a run in. Runner going. Throw to third is going to be late. And Gardner steals third. Pitch, I think, was a strike. It is 2-2, the count. Now a runner on third is Gardner. A little bit of a late jump, kind of a late steal, but a good throw by Nikolai, but just not in time on this turf, this fast track. Just miss out. Count runs full. That's been one of the big stories so far of the entire game. Little Chute making Waupaca throw. They have been working the count very, very well to start this one off. Big leg kick, ground ball into left field, a base hit. And it is 6-0. RBI single for Rowan Schmidt. Couple of runs in. And here comes Grant Van Gompel. He's 1 for 2 with a 3 RBIs. He had that bases clearing triple back in the first. Flew out, or lined out, I should say, to centers last time up. Still just 1 out, runner on. Johnson misses inside for ball 1. Four runs in the first, 2 here in the 5th for the Mustangs. Runner going, high and tight. Throw down to second is late, stolen base. That one's on the pitcher, a long delivery. Nikolai got rid of it pretty quick. What a really, really good jump from Schmidt. He steals second. The third stolen base of the inning. Actually, the fourth stolen base of the inning for Little Chute. Off of Johnson. Swung on and missed. 2-1. Now your count on Van Gompel. Nothing Mustangs. Again, 2 runs on 1 hit in the inning. A walk, a hit batter, an error. 4 stolen bases, including a steal of home, but that's fouled straight back. The RBI from Schmidt. Slide, step breaking ball, just missed. Count will run full. The fifth hitter that's run a 3-ball count. Every hitter has run it to 3 balls here in this inning. Runner going. And ball 4 gets away. It'll be a stolen base and a walk. And the 4th straight has reached. That'll draw immediately from Rocky Mondello. As Verhagen will step in when play does resume. So 5 stolen bases in the inning. Gardner stole a pair, Schmidt stole a pair, Jolton stole home on the 1st and 3rd play. So now runners at the corner, still just 1 out for Verhagen. Verhagen 1 for 2. He had an RBI single back in the 1st inning. As we get set around the rest of this inning, brought to you by Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy. They're here to keep you happier and healthier as your full-service pharmacy. Whether you need prescription filled or just browsing their great natural medicine section, you know their goal is always about you. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy, our family caring for your family. And Mike Wellman here for Zaleski Sports, broadcasting live. As the first one misses for ball 1. Looks like we have a pinch hitter in there. Runner going, throw is going to be thrown back, and there's a stolen base, so it is. Verhagen still in there, so a stolen base. So 2nd and 3rd. 2-0 the count. Pops it up on the bunt. It's caught. Or no, that was dropped, I should say. Got caught by a coach walking past, and an E1 loads the bases with 1 out for Roseman, who will hit for himself. So Dawson Roseman will hit with the bases loaded. DH off, Fascio and 0 for 2. So he'll face Brady Johnson. A chance to break this one wide open with a hit here. And there's a strike. So Johnson just dropped the pop-up. I got caught by watching the coach from the next game walking past. There's strike 2. Infield in, 1 out, trying to cut that runoff at home, keep this game at 6. As Johnson misses outside with that one, 1-2 on Roseman. Ball and 2 strikes on the Mustang first baseman. Breaking ball, he fouls it straight back. Takes a big ricochet to Kleckberg, who sits on deck. Verhagen over at first. Van Gompel at second. Schmidt over at third. Good speed all around. Get a ball in the gap. Should clear the bases again. Johnson this time out of the windup. Half swing. He didn't go. It's 2-2. Didn't quite cross the plane. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top half inning number 5. As we broadcast live here from Green Bay. Northeastern Conference baseball. That one misses high. Full count. Nowhere to put him. Walk here might be the end of Johnson's day. Hasn't been able to quite find his command early on. Fouled straight back. Played off a hop by Kleckberg. Throw it back in. Bases loaded for Little Chute. 1 out. 6-0 they lead. 2 walks, a hit, and a hit batter in the inning. There's a swing and a miss. Big time strikeout there for Johnson. Got a fastball by him. And there's out number 2. That's a big out number 2 for the Comets, which will bring up Kleckberg. He's 1 for 2. Had an infield single his last time up, so he's got good speed. Hit one into the hole to short. Dolsky did everything he could, but couldn't quite get him at first. Johnson back out of the windup. Fouled straight back off the screen. It is 0-1. The 0-1 from Johnson, taking his time, getting the sign he wants. Swung on and missed. He waved at a breaking ball. 0-2. Johnson now 1 strike away from getting out of this. For 2 runs in on a hit with 2 errors. Fly ball, foul territory, right field side, and out of play. It'll remain 0-2. Runners will head back to their bases. Schmidt, Van Gompel, and Verhagen, the runners. As Johnson will wind and deliver, and he misses high and tight with a breaking ball. Freckwerk had the duck out of the way. Ball and 2 strikes, the count on the number 9 hitter. Vandenbert sits on deck. Another one fouled off. Johnson, 43 pitches in the inning for Waupaca. And he's walked 2, he's hit 1, he's given up a base hit. He's had 2 errors. But trying to limit it to just 2. Ground ball toward the hole at third. Zemer, a big hop. Steps, throws, got him. Good play there by Zemer. Ends the inning, but Little Chute strikes for 2 more. 2 runs on a hit. Couple of errors, and they leave them loaded. So we have played 4.5. It is 6-0. Little Chute ahead to the bottom half of inning number 5. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Waupaca is our hometown, and every hometown needs a pharmacy they can depend on. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy goes far beyond filling prescriptions, offering health supplements, and providing immunizations. They provide proactive health tests, wellness programs, a full front-end gift and boutique area, and even long-term care solutions. No matter your needs, Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy has you covered. Learn more at hometownpharmacyrx.com. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy, our family, caring for your family.
Bottom 5, Vandenberg back out there for another inning. He's gone 4 hitless so far. He's struck out 7. Walked 1. He'll face Hernandez, Gusmer, and Harms here in the bottom half of the 5th. 6-0 Mustangs for Little Chute. 6 runs on 3 hits. It's been 3 Waupaca errors. 4 batters have been hit. 3 of them are Gardner. As Hernandez will step into the box.
Number 12, Ashton Hernandez.
First one to Hernandez is in there for a called strike. Hernandez 0 for 1. He struck out swinging back in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss there. Quickly 0-2. Vandenberg only 46 pitches now through into the 5th inning. Tried to hit that inside corner with a fastball to lock him up. Couldn't quite bring it back over that corner, and it's inside 1-2. Comet right fielder. That one high, 2-2. Vandenberg again, 7 strikeouts to 1. He walked 1. And there's a called strike 3 on a breaking ball. There's number 8. That's 3 in a row. And 4 of 5 for Vandenberg, who's just getting stronger as the afternoon has gone on. Here's Gusmer. He flew out to the left his first time up. He takes a strike on that curveball. Vandenberg's got that breaking ball working today. Swing and a miss, high fastball, 0-2. Strike 3 called. Fastball on the outside corner, back-to-back punch outs looking. That's 4 in a row and 5 of 6 for the senior right-hander. Here comes Ethan Harms. He struck out swinging back in the 3rd. He's 0 for 1. Fastball up and away, ball 1. Two strikeouts each of the last 4 innings. Struck out 1 in the 1st. It's 2-0 here. He's got 9 in the game through 4 2/3. Good up, just 2 base runners, an error and a walk. Got a 6-run lead. Half swing, he went around, chased one down and away on a 2-0 pitch, and it's 2-1. Arms was almost in auto swing mode. 2 balls and a strike. Broadcasting live here from Capital Credit Union Park as that's inside. 3-1 on Harms. On deck is Gavin Miller. The number 9 hitter. 3-1. There's a strike. Marquardt sets his spot and Vandenberg doesn't make a move. Marquardt with that more modern look. He has the 1 leg out, stays low to the ground. Ground ball over toward 3rd. Gardner off balance throw, and he got him. A ground out ends the inning after the couple of strikeouts, and Charlie Vandenberg threw 5 with just 2 base runners allowed. Neither of them via the hit. We've played 5. As we go to the 6th, it's 6-0 Little Chute again. You're watching some Northeastern Conference baseball brought to you by United Country and Nicole Filiatrow on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
It'll be the top of the order for Little Chute to face John Zemer, who is going to be in for Johnson Johnson. Looks like goes over to third base. Wait, no, Johnson out of the game. Looks like Jace Moen is over in at third base. And Zemer will be in to pitch here in the 6th. He'll face the top of the order. Vandenberg, Melendrez, and Marquardt here in the 6th. A 6-0 lead for Little Chute, looking to start the season off 1-0 and get that early start in conference play. That one spikes down and in as Zemer gets his warm-up tosses. Johnson went 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, 2 runs. Both of them earned. Had 2 errors that he committed. Walked 2, hit 1, got a strikeout. So here's the top of the order, Vandenberg. 0 for 3, he's got a hat trick of strikeouts. Williams got him 3 times. Now he's got to face the right-hander in Zemer. First one is in for a strike with a fastball. This inning brought to you by our friends at Sterling Culligan Water, the perfect go-to for quality water for your home or your business. So enjoy Culligan Water, only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. There's a big hopper to Moen over at third. Throw in time. And Bouchard held the bag, 1 down. Again, visit Sterling Culligan Water, CulliganH2O.com. That's CulliganH2O.com. So here's Melendrez. He is 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch and a run scored back in that first inning. Last time up, he flew out. He popped up to left field. There's that slow breaking ball in for a strike. Again, Jace Moen over in at third base, who made that play. Zemer now on the mound. That one bounces down in there, and it's going to be 1-1 on Melendrez. That one bouncing in there as well. 2-1 the count. If anything else, the Mustangs have been extremely patient with their approach in this one. They've worked the count, drawn their walks. They've been hit 4 times. As that fastball's down, it's 3-1 now. There's a strike. Munger's the 10th hitter that has gone to a 3-ball count in this game for Little Chute. And he draws the 1-out walk as that one spikes in there. 1-out base runner for Kyler Marquardt. He's 0 for 1. He's walked twice, scored a run. Jotun scored a run running for him. He also struck out back in the 3rd. Marquardt doing the catching for the Mustangs this year. And that one right down Lombardi Ave, and it's 0-1. And you're at Capital Credit Union Park, the home of the Green Bay Rockers. Northeastern Conference Baseball, game 3 of 5 for the conference, as that one's fouled off. Already had 2 earlier. I pulled in. Freedom was finishing off there. 3-0 in over Marinette. Zemer works out of the stretch. Runner on first is Melendrez. He looks like he wants to go, and there he goes. Breaking ball's a strike. The throw is going to be late. It's strike 3 and a stolen base. And there's 2 outs. Marquardt called out on strikes, and then I'll bring up the cleanup man, Brock Gardner.
Third baseman, Brock Gardner.
Gardner looking for a batting average this year. He's got a perfect on-base percentage, and he's got the bruises to prove it. He's been hit by a pitch 3 times in 3 different spots, the hip, the foot, and the shoulder. He's also scored twice. He's stolen a couple of bases. He fouls that one straight back, swinging away. He takes a big cut and the ball on his shoulders. If you were to reach, that would give Schmidt a chance. Big insurance run over at second base here in the 6th inning. Runner holds, and that spikes. It's about a 50-foot fastball, and the wild pitch will get the runner to third. For Melendres. So 1-1 the count on Gardner. Zemer this time will now work out of the windup. First base side of the rubber. Misses outside. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. 3-1 down and away. It skips away from Nikolai, but not far enough. The 3-1. And that skips away. Ball 4, and that's going to bring in a run on the wild pitch. It's 7-0.
Now batting number 7, the shortstop, Rowan Schmidt.
So here comes Rowan Schmidt, an RBI single his last time up. So stole a couple of bases, 1 for 3. So Gardner has been on base all 4 times. That one again spikes in there. Nikolai with a great block. Runner going. It's a strike. Throw to second is going to be late. And with another stolen base is Gardner. That's his third. Count will be 1-1 on Schmidt. Really, ever since Williams left the game, Little Chute's been running wild. That one spikes down and in again. Or down and away, I should say, 2-1. Count on Schmidt. Trying to break this one open even further. Already comfortable. That one fly ball toward right. Long run, foul territory will get out of play. 2-2. On Rowan Schmidt with Van Gompel on deck. $7-0. Little Chute leads, a couple of walks in the inning, 2 wild pitches. That one fouled off. Also a stolen base. Count remains 2-2 on Schmidt. Line drive off of Mullen and into the left field corner. That'll bring in a run. Schmidt on his way to second. And he was going to be in there with an RBI double. That ball was absolutely scorched off the bat. Mullen did have to move, but it
Now batting number 1, center fielder.
kicked off the tip of the glove or it went through the glove. And they trade spots. It's 8-0. Those ones at third base and you freeze and you hope you catch it. Fly ball left center, long run over. Williams is there. He'll make the catch and end the inning. But 2 more runs are across for Little Chute. 2 runs on a hit and a runner left. 5.5 in the books. It is 8-0 Mustangs. You're watching Northeastern Conference Baseball, again brought to you by our friends at United Country and Colt Filiatrow on Zaleski Sports.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. I love it.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Charlie Vandenberg back out there for another inning of work. He will face for Waupaca 9-1-2 here in the 6th inning. Miller, Dolsky, and Nikolai due up. Vandenberg's pitch count in great shape to go the distance. Struck out 9, walked 1. He has set down 9 in a row. Last man to reach was the Dolsky walk back in the 3rd. Just 2 base runners, an error and a walk as Miller takes a strike to start here the bottom half of the 6th. Gavin Miller flew out to right field his first time up. Popped him up on the infield over at second base. Ranging back the call and the catch out there by Melendrez for out number 1. So 5 1/3 in the books for Vandenberg, who is spinning something special here this afternoon. And there's a strike on Dolsky. Dolsky 0 for 1. Strikeout and a walk. Dolsky struck out in the first. He walked and stole a base. Back in the 3rd. Was the only runner to reach second base in this game for Waupaca. That one high and away with a fastball, 2-1. That was pitch number 63 only for Vandenberg. He has set down 10 in a row. That one missing, 3-1 now on the Comet leadoff hitter. Swinging away, and he fouls it off into the netting right above the dugout. It'll run full. 3-2 on Dolsky. And a couple of hard hit balls in the game, not too many. That Miller fly ball to right was pretty solid, good ranging over. And Dolsky will draw a 1-out walk. His second time on base. That'll break that streak of 10 in a row. So I should say. Yeah, it was 10 in a row, I should say. Sorry, it was 8 in a row that was set down. I was looking at my book wrong. So it was 8 in a row before that. Dolsky on. He stole a base last time. But down by 8, I doubt he's going to be going anywhere, as there's a strike on A.J. McDonald into pinch hit for Nikolai. Ground ball to short. Play, they get the force at second. Return throw is late, but what a play at short by Rowan Schmidt to knock it down and get the force. So Williams now will hit with 2 outs and a runner on. Every milestone game has those defensive plays in it. Big curveball in there on Henry Williams, strike 1. Williams 0 for 2, hit into a fielder's choice. On a comebacker, and then he grounded out to short his last time. Ground ball, that's a fair ball. 3 unassisted, inning over. It was hit hard. Probably the hardest hit ball of the day for Waupaca. And Vandenberg is through 6. He's walked 2 and struck out 9. We go to the 7th. Your score, Little Chute 8 and Waupaca nothing. As you're watching Northeastern Conference Baseball, brought to you by Friends of United Country and Nicole Filiatra on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Waupaca is going to make another pitching change here in the 7th. Their 4th arm of the game. So double check and see who is in there. It's number 23. It is Ethan Harms, I should say, is throwing. Looks like Zimmer goes back to third. Sully Letta over at second base now. So Ethan Harms will pitch for Waupaca here in the 7th. He will face the bottom of the order for Hagen, Roseman, and Kruckberg. We're going to get an early pinch hitter as well. It'll be Reese Jotun. Make sure we get everything right here. Yeah, it's Reese Jotun who is hitting for Little Chute. He'll pinch hit. He was a courtesy runner, did score a run back in the fourth inning. Fifth inning. So he ran for Marquardt. Stole a couple of bases in that one. He'll miss inside, ball one from Harms. So Jotun hitting for Verhagen. Verhagen was 1 for 3. There's a strike, and it's 1-1. That one bouncing in there, 2-1 for Jotun. The bottom of the 7th, Vandenberg will face 4, 5, and 6. Zero, Bouchard, and Hernandez in the bottom of the 7th. There's a swing and a miss. That one popped foul and out of play back toward me. 2-2. As we approach 4 o'clock, almost 2 hours, or over an hour and a half into this game, I should say. Mike Willen here, glad to be with you guys, getting the baseball season underway. The field is nice, the weather is nice. That one is a breaking ball down. It's full, 3-2 on Jotun. Good to see us back on the field after we got all that snow earlier this week. Could cause a bunch of postponements. Cancellations, as there's ball 4. It's a leadoff base runner for the Mustangs. So here's Roseman. He's 0 for 1. They had the DH and they pulled it off. He struck out back in the 5th against Johnson. Harms in there, the 4th pitcher. They're over and in with a dive. Is Jotun. Jotun again stole a couple of bases. As a courtesy runner earlier. 8-0, Little Chute leads. Runner is going, swing and a miss, hit and run was on. Throw is going to be late, it's going to get past, but backing up the play was Dolsky, and there's another stolen base. The 3rd for Jotun. So runner on second. Nobody out here in the 7th. There's another pinch hitter on deck. That one popped up, foul ground, and that'll get into the stands. Into the box seats. Silas Alcala sits on deck. He'll hit for Kruckberg. 0-2 the count on Roseman. As Harms will step up and look the runner back. They work out of the stretch, the 0-2. Joden dancing off the second, he'll hold. That'll bounce, and that's going to get away. Joden with a great jump, he'll take third. The wild pitch, 1-2. Harms works out of the stretch. Big leg kick, and he misses in. 2-2. And Roseman's been at first base all game. DH for him for the first few innings. He's now getting his second at bat. Ground ball to short. That'll get a run in. Dolsky with the big hop. Steps and throws in plenty of time. It's 9-0. RBI ground out for Dawson Roseman.
Now batting number 12, Silas Alcala.
So Alcala will hit with 1 out here in the 7th. That one down and away. 1-0 on Alcala. That one is up, 2-0. Top of the order on deck with Vandenberg. I'm not sure he's thinking too much about hitting. He gets to the plate. 3-0. And it's a 4-pitch walk to Alcala. And that'll bring up Vandenberg. He's 0 for 4. Grounded out to third his last time up.
Now batting number 19, Charlie Vandenberg.
So top of the order back up. Year 4 Little Chute up by 9. That one down and away. That's 5 straight out of the zone for Harms. Malcolm, not too much in doubt now, but big question to be answered in the bottom of the 7th for Vandenberg on the mound. That's 6 in a row out of the zone, 2-0 to count. Harms out of the stretch. That one's right in there, strike 1. 2-1. The count on Vandenberg. Fly ball popped up, shallow right, long run, foul. Leto tried to get there in time, couldn't quite. 2-2 the count on Charlie Vandenberg. And this all started in the first inning, that bases clearing triple from Grant Van Goppel. The Mustangs haven't looked back since. Just 4 hits in the game. There's a ground ball to second. Diving play. Leto knocks it down. He's not going to have a play, and it's going to be an infield single. For Vandenberg. Here's Melendrez. He's 0 for 2. He's walked, hit by a pitch. He has scored a couple of runs. Say the 6th hit of the game for Little Chute. First and second, 1 out. Down and away. As we approach 4 o'clock this afternoon. 2 on, 1 out. Fly ball popped up, shallow right. Hernandez will make the catch with the glove in his right hand and his hat in his left. And there's out number 2. 2 down for Marquardt. He's 0 for 2. He has walked twice and struck out twice. He has scored a run. He'll swing it away and he'll ground up the middle. That's into center field, a base hit. They're going to send the windmill around third. The throw is going to be in. It's going to be cut off by Bouchard. They'll go first to third. A run is in. And it's 10-0 Mustangs. Marquardt with the RBI single.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 15, Brock Gardner.
We'll see if I don't know if I'm sure I'm not sure they're going to have a lot, or they have a pinch runner will be coming in, I think. And it will be a pinch runner.
Pinch running at first base.
Blake Rush. Will run here is Gardner. Or sorry, that's Jansen who was running. Will Jansen, they're number 9. Gardner 0 for 0, but he's in on base 4 times, so he takes a strike. It's 0-2. Gardner's been hit by a pitch 3 times, and he has walked. He's stolen 3 bases. He has scored 3 runs. He takes the ball there. It's 1-2. 2 runs in the inning. 2 runs in each of the last 3 innings for Little Chute. Breaking ball down, blocked by Nikolai. 2-2 on Gardner. Schmidt on deck. Jansen on first as a pinch runner. Over at third is Vandenbert. Ground ball to short. Dolsky takes the big hop, takes the easy play at second, ends the inning. But 2 more runs across. 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Charlie Vandenbert looking for history, 3 outs away. We'll be back after these messages from L&L Propane on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
We go to the bottom of the 7th. Charlie Vandenberg, only 70 pitches thrown through 6. He's given up 3 base runners. He's walked 2 and he's had an error back in the first inning behind him. That's been it. He struck out 9. He will face 4, 5, and 6 for the Waupaca Comets. Zemer, Bouchard, Hernandez. So you may see an early pinch hitter, though. First one is in there for a strike. Brendan Walsh running or hitting for Waupaca. That one down, 1-1.
Now batting for Waupaca, number 11, Brendan Walsh.
So Walsh will hit. Very front of the box. Strike 2. The 2-2 fouled off. course, stay tuned. Your Waupaca Foundry post-game show will be on the way following this one. Hopefully get a chance to talk to Coach Gajewski and Charlie Vandenbert. He'll work out of the windup. Another one fought off by Walsh. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes on the pinch hitter. So we'll have another pinch hitter on deck for Waupaca. That one will miss high with a breaking ball, 2-2. Chopper toward first. Vandenberg steps, throws, 1 out. 1-3. So Elenich will hit now for Waupaca. Ground ball fair down the right field line. And there's the first hit of the game for Waupaca. Elenich breaks up the no-no with a 1-out double here in the 7th. Roseman sold out to try and make the play. And Corey Elenich ends the no-hit bid for Vandenbert after 6 1/3. There's one down and away and another pinch hitter. Cal Pry takes one in the dirt, 2-0. So still a 1-hit shutout so far, but what a game for Vandenbert. It's through number 80, pitch number 80. Went through 6 1/3 of no-hit baseball. Gave up a couple of walks, struck out 9. Now just looking to keep the 0 on the scoreboard, 2-1. Breaking ball in there, 2-2. For a double-digit strikeout game as well for the senior right-hander. Strike 3 called. Out number 2.
Now batting number 7, Alex Gusmer.
Gusmer will hit.
Alex Gusmer.
0 for 2. Runner on second, 2 down here in the 7th. That fastball's up, ball 1. Corey Elenich standing over at second base. He had that double down the right field line. Swung on and missed, down and away, 1-1. Comets down to their final out. Popped him up on the infield. The call, Gardner makes the catch, and this one is over. It's a 1-hitter for Charlie Vandenbert as Little Chute picks up a 10-0 win here on Zaleski Sports. We'll step aside. Be back with your Waupaca Foundry post-game show when we return right after this.
When we have tours that come through, I tell them pretty much the same thing. What we do matters. We're keeping trucks on the road, farmers in their fields, and keeping the wheels turning.
We supply parts to all industries. We're a vital part to the auto industry, to commercial industry, and to the agriculture industry.
We, Waupaca Foundry, are able to create a piece of somebody else's life.
and we do it efficiently. We do it with lean manufacturing processes, environmentally friendly.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process.
We are a first world-class foundry that has quality castings, but one of the most important pieces in this puzzle, it's the people.
It is the people, the innovation, everyone's drive to continuously improve.
The main goal for everyone at Waupaca is to keep the plant running, do the best we can for the company, and doing it as safely as possible.
Waupaca Foundry is a very special chapter in my life and in my family's life. When you come to a new country, there is a lot of expectations you have, and having the opportunity to find a good job and continue doing what I've been doing over the previous 15 years of my life, that's very rewarding.
This job means everything to me. I started here 32 years ago. I had a 2-year-old daughter, and to be able to provide and give her the best that life had to offer, that's what matters to me.
What we are doing, it's having an impact in society.
What we make matters.
What we make matters.
What we make matters.
What we do here matters.
What Waupaca Foundry makes matters.
Back here to wrap things up and do a time constraints. We're actually not going to have a post-game interview for you guys as Little Chute dominates in a 10-0 victory as Charlie Vandenbert, the story of the day. A one-hit shutout through 86 pitches, struck out 10, walked 2. Corey Elnich broke up the no-hitter with 1 out in the 7th inning with a double down the right field line. So Vandenberg will get the win. The loss will go to Henry Williams. He went 4 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs all earned, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. 2 runs apiece for Johnson, Zemer, and Harms, all of them earned. Has 4 Little Chutes, 10 runs on 7 hits. They committed 1 error. No runs on 1 hit, 3 errors for Waupaca. Waupaca will drop to 0-1 to start. They will welcome O'Connell Falls on Tuesday, their next game back at Waupaca High School. Little Chute will take on Denmark next week at home and home, Tuesday and Thursday. As that will bring things to an end here. Again, this has been your Waupaca Foundry post-game show. Again, to jumpstart your career, go to jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Again, that's jobs.waupacafoundry.com. We thank you all for joining us this afternoon as Little Chute picks up the win 10-0 on the one-hitter by senior right-hander Charlie Vandenbert. Again, stay tuned the rest of the weekend and also all in the next week as the weather looks much better. We'll be in the full swing of spring sports, baseball, softball, soccer, maybe some lacrosse as well coming your way a few times over the course of this spring. One more time, your final score from Capital Credit Union Park here in Green Bay, the home of the Rockers. It was Little Chute 10 and Waupaca nothing. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, this is Mike Wendland saying so long and thanks for joining. We'll talk to you next time on Zaleski Sports.